Again, everyone, let's welcome the lifestyle.
Hello everyone, my name is Elijah and I'm here to talk about unknown. It's something, it's a surprise. But if you're wondering, what is the Avengers doing here? Well, I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite superhero? That's nice. But my favorite is Ant-Man. But I'm not here to talk about the superheroes that you just mentioned. I'm here to talk about ants. So, ants are interesting creatures and they dig awesome tunnels. So I'm here to talk about them. So here's some common ant species that you see outside. On the top, you see the carpenter ant. On the left, you see the European red fire ant. And on the left, on the right, is the weaver ant right there. So, my favorite is the weaver ant, like what I just mentioned. It likes to build houses on the trees, and it's a really nice species actually. So when you go outside, you don't see more. You see more than one ant, right? There's a lot of ants. So what you call a group of them? They are called a colony. This is a meat ant colony. They're tending to some eggs. So this is an example of a big group of ants or a colony. So, but how do these giant colonies of ants start? Well, they start with one member of the colony called a queen ant. So a queen ant is the one that lays all the eggs, and it turns into worker ants. And so these are three types of queen ants. One, the fully claustral queen ant, which does not need food while starting a new colony or going through a founding process. Two, a semi-claustral queen. When it starts a new colony, it needs food. And three, a socially parasitic queen. It's kind of hard to explain, but it goes to another colony, it kills the existing queen of that colony already, and it replaces them. So, this is a basic ant life cycle. So as you can see, the eggs can turn to three types of ants. One, a worker ant, which defends the colony and of course collects the food. Two, a male, and three, a fertilized queen. We'll get to the two that I just mentioned in a bit. So, this is a map of all the known ant colonies. So, I have an example. If there's an ant colony here in China, and it's a black ant colony, how will it spread through all around the world? Because we know there are ants all around the world. Well, there is something called nuptial flights. So if we go back to the ant life cycle, these two ants that I just mentioned, the male and the fertilized queen, they go outside of their nest or their houses, and then they marry, or what we call in the ant world, mate. So yeah, they have wings. So after the mating or the marrying is done, the males die, sadly, but the queen ants, they fly to another place, not inside the colony, but from another place in the colony. Then it digs underground, and then it starts a new colony. Then the cycle happens again. So, in conclusion, ants are creatures with an interesting cycle. So, and they are also important creatures in the ecosystem. Like the worker ants, they collect food. And a scavenger also, by the way, is they eat dead animals. So, yeah, that's what makes them so interesting. So, if you see an ant one day, try not to kill them because they're innocent. But unless they want to eat your food or bite you. Thank you for listening.